Hi, I'm Rayan Hirawan Haryadi from Forexware Indonesia. So, I'm a software engineer and currently I'm doing my projects to make a MT4Manager API to search the conversion rate. If you don't know what is conversion rate, let me explain to you. So, conversion rates is the rates to calculate whether a cross pairs in the forex trading. For example, this is the formula of conversion rates or GVR. One, divide USD code currency, which is any pairs against USD, and multiple the rates. For example, if you trade Euro USD, the conversion rate is 1 divide Euro USD itself and times Euro USD, which is the result is 1. But the conversion rates, the result will be not 1 if you trade with the cross pair. This is for example AUD Canadians. Okay. The conversion rate is 1 divide the Canadians, any pair the Canadian against USD, that is USD Canadians, and times the rate itself, AUD Canadians. So 1 divide USD Canadian. Here we go. Yes, and times the rate itself, AUD Canadian, Australian Canadian. This is so the conversion rates is 0.79 and blah blah blah. The conversion rate is you don't need the conversion rate if you trade major pair. For example, Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP US. GBP USD. And Australian USD, again, anything major pair against dollar, you don't need the conversion rates. But if you trade any currencies cross pair, you will need the conversion rates. Yes, and the formula which I already described before. So here is MT4 manager, the MT4 manager. I need to subtract the report from here, and I need to get the conversion rates in the report. Yes, in the history reports, but there is no conversion rate yet in here, so I need to make it by myself with the MT4 Manager API, and I already have the MT4 Manager API in here. This is my MT4 Manager API. You can download it in the link below this videos in YouTube. So there is a links to download the MT4 Manager API, the MT4 Manager installers, and so on, and including these files. Take a look at down and at the links. And we'll continue. This MT4 Manager API already extract these files, and for examples, I will use the Manager API samples. You see here. Yes, this is programs created by C++ language. Okay, and I use Microsoft Visual Studio 2017 Community Editions. So you can download and you can use it for free, and you can open the solution in here. Find and open the solutions. This is the Manager API samples, and you open the solution in here. Okay, because I already opened it here, so this is the solutions, and at the Solution Explorer, you can go to page orders, the page order CPP, because this is the files we can I intended to display the conversion rates. Okay, so let me show you execute the files. Let me show you to compile the files. I need while times. Here we go. I already compiled the programs and with the release versions. So you can see here, this is MT4Manager AP samples, the applications created by C++ language, and this is the informations of the servers, login, and the password. You can see the informations in here to open this MT4Manager. Okay. See the login 115001, same like this, and you just connect here until OK and click pumping until OK. Now so you can see in here the orders. Okay, now it shows the orders of the currencies that trade in MT4Manager. See, this is the number deal, this is number of logging, this is type buy or sell, this is the symbol, and it should be conversion rate, and this is the profit. And this is the biggest issue what I have now. So maybe you can help me to find how the conversion rate is. The conversion rates, as you know from the formula itself, you need to know the rate against USD at the times when the order has been executed for, and the conversion rate is used if you trade with the cross pair. If you trade the major pair against US dollars, you don't need it, but you will need for the cross pair. For example, AUD CAD, you need USD CAD, you need the conversion rate. So suppose you trade the AUD CAD, you will need USD CAD. This is against dollar conversion rate. So where do you find it? I need to find the conversion rate in here at the times the order execution, at the times the order has been is open, the open times order. So from here I need to know the price. I need to know the price of the conversion rates at the times. So I just need to know the times when the order had been executed. So let me see. See in these files, page order CPP, you can download in the link below. Oh, this is the orders. See, it's control. Okay, and this is the order itself. Okay, M-threads, this is the order informations. So you click here, thread record. Okay, This is the track record, and you can see the files MT4Manager APH. This is the header files of C++ files. You will need this to making the programs in C++. This header file is very useful with the struct and class. This is the thread record. It will save all the information about the thread records, including the order, login, symbols, digit, and the open time, of course. And this is struct, and so if you already expert with the C++, you will know how to get the informations from the M market itself. So wait a minute. Sorry. This is from the M threads itself. Okay. So for examples, if you got the close time, if you want to know the close time, you just use it, the M threads and the close time. This is the element of M threads class. You see here. See now. How do I get the conversion rates? If you I want to get the conversion rates, if you must have the rates. You must have the rate at when the order executes. So you must know the tick. You must know the tick price at the times. So I already opened a website regarding MT4Manager API. You can see here tika.com Manager API documentations, and you can get the price data. And you go to chat request, not chat request. It will get the informations about the chart at the times, at the symbols, at the particular symbols at the particular times. But I think we don't need the chart request. What we need is tick request. Tick request is you will get the tick price, tick request. Okay, you will get the bit price. Okay, in here you can find these functions in the C++ files in the MT4Manager API. So tick request here, tick request, and this is the functions. Set tick request. Tick request. Okay, you can see here virtual tick record, std call, tick request, and this is file from MT4Manager API. But the problem now is I still can't get the empty records. This is the results, the empty records. See, in tick record you will get the data, you will get the bit price, you will get the data feed, you will get the flex, and you will get at the certain times the dead tick times. So this is the results and the functions, and this is the function, the tick request. Okay, I explained in the MT4Manager APIs. The argument of the functions is tick request integer totals. Okay, this is the tick request, but the problem is this is a cons. Okay, I still cannot change the variables because it already cons, and I can't do anything. I can't do anything to hack this MT4Manager because it's already set up by the meta traders. So what I did is Okay, I still try to process the functions. Okay, but no, I will try to I try to the process to process the functions, but I will get nothing, and I even get error. So let me explain to you. So this is the function, right? It should be it should be I got the bit price, because this is the functions and this is the results, and I will display the result in here in the conversion rates. Okay, but the problem is it's still an error. See, okay, here we go. I show you. So far it's okay. Okay, now take a look at this. I have a functions to get the conversion rates. So I must have the tick request first. I have to get the tick request, the price at the certain times. The times is when the order is executed in these functions. Okay, in MT4Manager API.h. Okay, this is the argument, tick request, and the totals. So I try to compile the programs, and I got the tick record and bit. I supposedly have the bit price, but then I got the error. So take a look at this. I got an error here. Exception throws at blah 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 blah. Access violating reading locations 004. And if you take a look at this, this is null. This is a null pointer. I can't do anything. And this is not no symbol loaded for MT4Manager the DLL files. So this is the problem that I got. I still can use the functions. I still can use these functions, the tick requests. So I can get the data. So I have to change back into the request forms. The request is the tick request price. So if you already expert in this Visual C++, maybe you can help me to figure out how this problem can be fixed up, and I'm waiting your helps and your advice. You can we can chat with Skype or with emails. My emails is down here below in this video. Thank you.